That the time is not to make a killing, but you the only one that's standing around you with a vision. Everybody knows somebody different. That's what I'm trying to tell my people, but my people don't want to listen. We was brought up in a city where niggas, they hate on niggas. Bitches, they hate on bitches. My outlets is on the 36 on my mind frame. 20 grand on my damn chain on my cheek. Moonwalking on the white square. Wire taps in my nightmare. Police lights in my nightmare. But I'm a smooth criminal, I might, yeah. I'm moonwalking on the white square. I must have seen 100 in these nights, yeah. Water falling, I'ma be there like a mic, yeah. I'm moonwalking on these white squares.
24 karat gold, pray my niggas reach forever. Feel like I'm swimming, I die for this shit. Feel like I'm swimming up the Egyptian river, I die for this shit, right? What it's gonna be today, the 7 tray vert, 600 Maybach, motherfucking Wraith, big truck, or the Porsche. You gotta decide today, nigga, if you gon' live or you gon' die. If you gon' win or you gon' lose. If you gon' eat or you gon' starve. I'm in a good mood, give my barber a stack. I need a masseuse, if you rather relax. Might try to reject, just to post a few pics. Tell about it in circle, as I smoke with my bitch. You only live once, but I hustle the third. I was gone in a month, started touching them birds. Networking was old, now I'm speaking some French. Because I turn on my phone, you don't seem to exist. But who can you trust? As you dream to get rich, real estate what I love.
Alright, well you already know I'm DIRTY1000 here at 1G Music, and this is an exclusive interview with DIRTY1000.
Alright, man. So what's up, man?
What's up? What, man? The niggas just killing, man. We working. We just working. About to drop the No Days Out, the Pumpin' No Weezy 2. I still got a gang of the Pumpin' No Weezy 1 that everybody can go get. It's finna be back on iTunes and iTunes, Spotify, and all that shit sometime this week. You know, we went through a little different little shit, but we back on motion though. But a nigga been working, as you can see.
Okay. So DIRTY1000, where you get the name from?
Since I was young, my niggas always called me Dirty, whether it was J Dirty or whatever it was Dirty. But it came to 1000 because back in maybe when Plies was doing that 100% real nigga shit all this here, I went to question myself because there was a lot of niggas doing some goof ass shit that was screaming.
They was saying it was 100.
So I just felt like I wasn't that, or whatever the case may be. I ain't compared to them niggas. Not compared in a good way. I just wasn't on all that shit that niggas was on. So you know, I kind of gave myself that 1000 name. And you know, I get it from the mud and I'm 100 times 10, but that's what it is. 1000 mean to live in your own skin, all that shit. You feel me? Live in your own skin, be who you is, whether you a hustler, whether you work a job every day, you a school teacher, whatever. As long as you living in your own skin, you 1000. You 1G, you 1K, you all that. But I was probably the first nigga in Broward or the first nigga in Florida to be 1000.
You was 1000?
Yeah, that shit been since like 06. When everybody was 100. Keep it 100, all that shit.
Okay. So where you from?
I'm from Pompano Beach. I was born and raised in Kinder Greenville. I stay a lot of that. I'm from Broward though, overall. Florida, but Pompano Beach mainly though was where I grew up at.
Okay, what was it like growing up in Broward?
I mean, growing up for me, I mean, you could have been in fucked up situations and you don't even know it. Like, bitch, if it was holes and shit in our roof, we ain't consider ourselves poor. We just thought this shit was normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, it wasn't a lot going on. We used to play football outside and shit. You know, you go into little shit like growing up in Broward. It was just all I knew. It was great. It wasn't nothing. I played a lot of sports and shit. I had a lot of friends, and you know, I don't know. It's regular. Like, it was cool. Growing up in Broward was cool. It was cool.
Okay. So what makes, as far as the music go, what makes Broward different from like Dade, Palm Beach County?
I think they pretty much got their own era. Like, them boys know how to make that chuck music and like how to dance and shit like that. Them boys got a little dance with a lot of their shit from what I see. And Broward, them niggas hustle. You know, they or they snapping or whatever they doing that to the most. Like, And I'm not too sure about Palm Beach. I ain't really tapped into it yet, but it's a couple niggas from that way that's snapping that I've been hearing recently.
Yeah.
But I can really just speak for Broward, and I know a lot of us will be on some get money shit just in my little city from Pompano Beach. Like everybody hustling, whether they selling food, selling drinks, or even not just Pompano Beach, just in Broward, Florida. Everybody doing something. Everybody doing something. They ain't just sitting on their ass. So I think we like really a hustling ass city.
Okay. So what makes you different from artists that's around here in Broward County, you say?
I really think I'm different with my authenticity, my wordplay. You feel me? Like I actually think that I don't know, and I don't drop no shit that I think a bitch wanna hear. I drop shit what I really feel, shit that I really see, shit that's in front of me. And I'm versatile, bitch. I can sing. Can't sing the best. I'm gonna make the best song, but I can't sing that good. And I'm going to out-rap a bitch. Like, when it comes to music, like, nowadays, like, this shit so saturated, motherfuckers done took the part out of just being an artist and making it special for you to do it. Like, anybody getting on beats. Everybody can't wake up and say they going to the NFL, but anybody can wake up and come to the studio. Yeah. And I feel like what separates me from that is when you in the studio with me, bitch, I make you feel uncomfortable. If you're not secure with yourself as an artist, because I'm going to talk that shit, and you going to know what it is, and you know it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? So I think more than anything, what separates me from a lot of people is just the authenticity and really the time that I put into this shit. Like, I'm probably one of the only independent artists that got their own studio, and I pay for it faithfully. That hasn't blown yet. When I first started touching my money, I went and bought a studio and bought this equipment. That might $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So just more so the authenticity and the versatility is what separates it.
Now, as far as that, do you feel like you're underrated, overlooked?
Nah, not at all. I don't feel like I'm underrated or overlooked because the people who pay attention to me, they fuck with me and they give me the due respect. It's on my part why I'm not getting as much accolades or as much clout or whatever, because simply put, I'm making a lot of music. I got the product, I'm just not selling it. I'm not putting it out. Like, I was uncomfortable using the internet and shit, and I'm still kind of uncomfortable using it, but this is like one of the major tools. So right now I'm just building my team to whereas I can focus on my music and everybody else can help me focus on putting this shit out and growing it and expanding it and getting it to and distributing it to our fans and shit. But by no means do I feel underrated because I still get feature money, still got shows. It's still a lot. Like, I'm recognized in Broward. Like, everywhere I go, it's somebody know a nigga and somebody appreciate the music that I'm putting out. So, I mean, it's on my part. If I'm underrated, it's on my part. It ain't nobody else.
Okay. So, were you once a Coleon?
Yeah, man. Coley started the Coleon shit together.
Y'all started it together?
Yeah, like all that shit ain't. I didn't become a part of it after it had started. I was a part of it from the beginning. And me and Coley were childhood friends. Like, to draw back to when you said, how was it growing up in Broward? Like, I was in 10th grade, bitch, and I went on a little mission with Coley with the McDonald's situation. I'm sure y'all familiar with that. Yeah. But not knowing no better, nothing, just trying shit. You know, we always just did shit. We didn't know we was hood. We didn't know we was thugging or we was doing whatever we was doing. I mean, some people probably knew, but we didn't know. It was just regular. Like, right now, everybody around me probably a convicted felon or been shot or something. And I thought that was normal because I've been stabbed, been shot, been to jail. Like, and it looks crazy to people who haven't. Like, people who haven't, then I'm like, y'all like the minorities. You know what I'm saying? When really, so just to draw back on how I grew up and what it was, like, I didn't know that a nigga was in a sticky one. I didn't know we was poor. Like, my parents went out our way and everything. I play all the sports. If I couldn't sign up, bitch, the coach would sign me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't know they was poor. Niggas just knew they was in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I started off with the Coleons and we was together and that shit just ran its course. Yeah. Me and Coley still homeboys. You know what I'm saying? That's still my brother. You know what I'm saying? But it just ran its course. He caught his little wave and he did what he did. Now I'm just trying to lace my boots up and catch my own way.
So what was the reason you separated yourself from the Coleon?
I ain't so much separate myself. I kind of got separated. It's a lot of shit that happened, and it was ill feelings amongst other people that was around us. And you know, I kind of got boxed out of that shit. I started getting locked out of emails and shit. I don't know. And then even at one point when Coley felt like he didn't want to do music no more, I still was recording. So when Coley didn't want to do music and the A-Raps didn't want to push the music anymore, bitch, I still want to do music and record and shit, so I went elsewhere to record. And at the time, a nigga wasn't really getting no money like that, so I don't know if that brought some of the ill feelings. And I was writing for motherfuckers out of state and shit. Cody felt some kind of way about that. But overall, the best thing for us to do was to separate because it brought me growth. Yeah. You know, we ain't separating no ill feelings, but a nigga kind of got separated on the cool, like, oh, bitch, I'm logging in, bitch. Oh, this shit done changed. Oh, that is, boy. Oh, nah, you know. Me and Cody argue like brothers anyway. Like, we argue and we fight. But it ain't nothing. Ain't no pressure. Yeah. Shit, the best thing could happen for us to separate because I've elevated as far as me being an artist and me believing in my own self. And that's one thing Cody used to tell me too, like, I gotta believe in myself more. Even though our nigga was already dope and snapping and shit. He was like, man, bro, if I had the talent you had, bro, I'd be doing this, I'd be doing this. But Coley had the showmanship as far as coming out and making it look like what it was. But now I just had to evolve too because I know it's more than one element to being an artist.
Okay. So when did you meet Kodak?
Well, I mean, Coley was popular doing the Coleon shit. We met Kodak. Young nigga, but I knew from the beginning he was a star. That nigga used to know how to dance and everything. Like, well, he still probably do. But he always been a star in my eyes just because he was so young and he was so fucking smart. Yeah. Like, he was extremely smart. But I met him when he was like 14 or 15. I used to take him to little open mics and shit. They used to kick us out because he was underage. Them hoes in there getting naked. Yeah. You feel me? We did the first. We did more than one record, but the record that really blew that we did was fourth quarter. Yeah, but you obviously see what happened. Like, I don't know what the situations was, but I wasn't there. I never performed it on stage with all three of them or nothing, or one of them, or by myself.
Cause the song has like maybe 3.5 million views.
Yeah.
I mean, the video has 3.5.
That's crazy. They don't even got my name right on that business.
No, they had.
I mean, even $1 grand.
Yeah, $1 grand.
Cause niggas call me that, but you know, I ain't tripping, bro. Whatever it is. I've been here. Yeah. You can look back. So when I do go to popping, niggas look back, niggas gonna see that I always been there. And when motherfuckers go to prospering and shit, man, I don't care. Y'all do what y'all do. I'ma still do me, bro. I get mine. You feel me? That's how I feel about that shit.
Okay. So explain the 1G movement. Give us a little.
1G is the same thing as 1,000. 1G, $1 grand. They used to call me $1 grand. 1G, whatever. But 1G is just for everybody who living in their own skin. This is just a couple like-minded individuals. And then more so than that, we don't bow down or nothing. Like, we play by our own rules. We got our own set of morals and shit. And that's what make everybody stick together and stay uptight. We hold each other accountable for the shit that we believe in. 1G music is just, I don't know, it's authentic. We like the new Runaways. Now 1G, they like the Runaways, but we don't conform. You know, we live in our own skin. We live by the morals that a lot of people state, but they don't go abide by. You know what I'm saying? That's why our circle's so small. That's why 1G ain't for everybody. But you can be 1G living in your own skin and doing what you do. Yeah. But the movement is just an entertainment business first and foremost. And I'm a rapper, and it's just some shit that me and all my niggas believe in.
Is it a label or?
It's definitely a label. LLC, all that. We pay taxes, all that shit.
Are you the only artist? Are you gonna sign some artists?
We definitely gonna sign more artists, but the only artist that I'm trying to sign. If you rap, bitch, you gotta be able to out-rap a nigga. You gotta be able to and I ain't even on no ego tripping shit. I gotta sit back and feel like, yeah, he spit, oh, he dope. You know what I'm saying? We not just signing no bullshit, no hit that they going tomorrow. Like, nigga trying to build an empire. Okay. 1G Music trying to leave permanent footprints in this shit, and it's a process. That's why we ain't in no rush to be the biggest thing right now, because it's a process. It's still shit that we learning. It's a couple niggas that's around, like one Joe Blow, like he one of the artists that you gonna hear on here on my new tape that's coming out, and he 1G all the way. We definitely gonna sign more artists, singers, pop artists, all that shit. But you know, you gotta crawl before you walk.
Yeah, okay. So Pumpa No Weezy, how you get the name Pumpa No Weezy?
Everybody, that's just what motherfuckers got when they listen to my music. Niggas was like, man, that nigga sound like Wayne, man. That nigga. And I didn't take it as a negative thing because they ain't say, man, he trying to be like Wayne. It's just when you compare my music to anything else, niggas was like, he sound like Wayne. And I, for one, think that's one of the best niggas to do it, being that he conquer every genre of music. You feel me? So when they got, we just fucking named it Pumpin' No Weezy because it was controversial. And that's what motherfuckers was already saying anyway. Like, niggas was like, man, that nigga sound like, that nigga remind me of Wayne when he doing that shit. So that's the Pumpin' No Weezy, but we're gonna branch out that shit a little bit towards the new albums. I'm gonna drop Pumpin' No Weezy too, and the new albums, bitch, we just gonna do strictly 1G music shit, DIRTY1000, and you know, that kind of shit.
Okay, when is part 2 coming out? You have a date?
Nah, I know I'm dropping something July 25th on my man's birthday who started this shit with me. Him and his brother. I'm gonna drop some shit no matter what on July 25th. Whether it be the album or what it be. I'm just we just structuring everything out because we want to do it the right way. Because niggas put so much time and energy into making the music, I want people to be able to appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not just throwing shit out just saying rapping. Like, it's a bunch of niggas you never even heard of. Got 10 mixtapes, 8 mixtapes, all this. Like, nigga, I can't just keep giving all that food away like that. Yeah. I mean, I can, but it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? You'll find yourself being discouraged and running in circles and shit. So I'd rather prepare myself to go to war in the right way. You feel me?
Yeah, okay. So who inspired you to become an artist?
It's crazy because I've always been into music heavy. And like, even when I used to play sports and shit heavy. But right before games and shit, I used to be the one rapping or putting niggas on new music and shit. But no one inspired me to do it. I went to college for 1 year. I got a scholarship, and I found out there that I can actually do this shit. Like, that was my first time ever recording, like in 2006, 2007, some shit like that. 2008, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah. But that was the first time I actually recorded, and the feeling that it gave me when I was in the booth, because I was scrubbing this shit at football, even though I was on scholarship, so I wasn't on that shit. So I started recording, and I just felt like the more I did it, the better I got at it, you know? And I just fell in love with it. And I just fell in love with being able to come up with concepts and playing with them words, and you know, I just fell in love with that shit. But I never fell in love with the fame part of it. I fell in love with like the accolade part of it, the winning championships part of it. Like, I see artists who I look up to and what they did with their careers, and that's what I want. I don't want to be that artist, but I want to be what they did with their careers. Like, we're winning the Grammys and we're winning this many music awards, and just the creativity is actually you getting trophies for it.
Okay. Who are some of the artists you looked up to growing up?
Like, I looked up to the Waynes and the Jeezys, the Hova. I mean, even throwback like Phil Mob, UGK, them shit, the Hot Boys. Man, I like a lot of music, bro. I like Miley Cyrus shit. What's that other white girl who Kanye came up there and said she got her stuff, Kate? What her name is? You know the white girl.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, but I listen to all different. It ain't Katy Perry. It's another one. I forgot her name, but Bruno Mars, he a motherfucker. You know, I go all the way back. I watched all the documentaries on Michael Jackson and Ray Charles and the Temptations and all that. I watched all them documentaries and shit, and I used to just see, like, more than anything, the music was life to them niggas. And that's how I want to make it. It wasn't just the fame. Like, Ray Charles couldn't even fucking see, but he just loved doing music, and he loved how it made people feel and shit, and that's what I'm on. You know, I got niggas right now in different states reach out to me like, "Why I heard this such and such song, boy, I was going through some shit, boy, I'm a gangster, boy, with that shit about tears to me, boy, it's this and this." So for me to be able to paint pictures with them words and it affect people, it's a gift, and that's a gift that I'm trying to present to everyone else. That's a gift I want to share with the world.
Yeah, cause it's only a few songs. I mean, I can say I probably listened to a couple of Boosie songs, made you cry. When you have that energy to make someone cry, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. He got 1G too. He live in Texas. Yeah. He called himself 1G on the Instagram. And it's crazy that you set all these trends without even knowing you setting trends. Yeah. You know, that's a group of young niggas right around the way that just out the blue, I met them somewhere and they were like, "Yeah, man, I just want to let you know, big bro, what we doing, nigga, we 1G." And they repping the dev. They go buy their own clothes, shirts, get them printed up. They got it tatted on them. They believe it and they live like that too.
That's crazy.
So I be careful what I present to the world, even when I'm going through shit. That's why I'm always on some positive shit and moving forward shit. And I don't never want to talk about the dark side of the shit. That even though that's probably what people want to hear and see, I don't never, not even the dark side, but the side that nobody don't want to know about. I just want people want to know about it, but I want people just to know me as an artist and know my company as, and me and my nigga company as just some young successful black man who believed in something, and they kept pushing until that shit happened. You know, I'm not looking for the attention, the negative attention. I just want the right attention. Before a bitch even meet me, I want a bitch to know my songs. You know, because a nigga got a hell of a personality, but a nigga don't give it to everybody.
Do you feel like it's better for an artist to, like some artists, their song is bigger than them, or they is bigger than the song? Which one you feel like is better?
I don't feel no kind of way about that. No. I feel like once you get your shot, and it happened for you, it happened for you. Like, I don't feel like some artists, they song bigger than them, or some artists bigger than they songs. I don't feel like none of that shit. I just feel like a lot of people just take advantage of their opportunities. Okay. And I really, it's really on me because I play the backseat and just waiting on shit to happen. I always watch shit play out instead of forcing it or blitzing the door when I see it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just see if it's gonna be for me, it's gonna be for me, and that's how my faith is. Like, I don't give a fuck about like how the new artists. I don't got nothing to say about the new artists and them clout chasing and shit, man. How them niggas get in their bag, that's their business. Okay. You feel me? But that's not who I aspire to be. Like, I wouldn't switch lanes with Kodak, bitch, Lil Wayne, nobody. I want to, cause I done been through so much shit, stab, shot, jail, chickens, whatever. I done been through so much shit that my life already juicy. It's already a story. Like, if I want to sit back and write a book, you know. So I rather just see how it is, and I don't know if people life. I don't never feel like nobody bigger than they song or they song bigger than them, cause I don't got no hate or jealousy in my heart. I just can salute a nigga. Okay. Cause what a nigga eat don't make me shit.
I feel you. So for up and coming artists like today, which of these three things you think is more important? The clout, you know, the fame, the money, or the talent?
I think the talent is most important. Because the talent is gonna give you the longevity. All the rest of that shit run out. You ain't gonna run out of talent. Bitch, the clout, you be here to that, and then with the internet, bitch, you got 1 minute on Instagram, you got 15 seconds on your story. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even play the whole videos on MTV no more. They play like 30 seconds of that shit. So, bitch, what's more important to me is the talent. If you talented and you finally get into it, bitch, you'll be doing this shit forever. Look how Hov and Ross and Wayne, even Wayne still going on fucking tour. He ain't dropped the album since how long? You know what I'm saying?
12 years.
How long?
12 years. 12 years. And he's still.
I know he's producing right now.
Yeah, regardless, but but that's all comes with talent. Yeah. You can produce, you can write, you can do a lot of behind the scenes shit. And then people, it makes you more, it makes people want to work with you more when they know that you a real talent. Even niggas who got all the clout, like, boy, I'm finna go get such and such, boy. Because what 30, like, even though he still got that shit. Yeah. And that's probably why I still get a lot of features and shit. That's probably why nigga ain't finna play with me on that. Like, I do consider myself one of the best artists down here as far as the versatility and as far as putting them words together. Like, cause I put countless hours in this bitch. While niggas clubbing this shit, I'm in here paying engineers out my pocket and paying cameraman and shit out my pocket to record. You know what I'm saying? The money that I'm making, I ain't going to blow it on a bitch or make it look like this or uploading it on the gram. I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? Nigga paying for their own CDs to get printed and they own this to get this. Like, I ain't waiting on nobody to push me. And it's just a blessing to have people with me who, if I order a pizza, a nigga got 5 on that.
Well, that's what's up, man. So do you write or do you freestyle?
I don't write on paper, pen, or no phones or that. The only time I write is if I'm waiting on the engineer to come and I'm excited about a beat or I had an idea already and I might write a couple ideas down, but I really just like to go in the booth and just record off strictly emotion. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't write no records. No.
And what are some of the main things you need in the studio to catch that vibe?
Dark liquor. Not even any dark liquor. Like, I drink Hennessy Privilege, Hennessy 1738, and Douce from time to time. Black and mild. Every now and then I get on milk sugar when I'm feeling extraordinary. But that's definitely something. And just good vibes. My niggas banging ass beats and a fire ass engineer. The beats ain't even got to be that fire, just as long as the engineer fire.
Okay. And how long does it take you to make a song from like point A to point B?
Probably like an hour. Just all freestyle shit. Unless I just walk in that bitch and it's just lit. If I write it, I'll be done that bitch in 15 minutes. But the only thing I don't like about writing is because I might write it early before I pick my son up from school, and then when I get to the booth, I don't feel the same way.
Oh yeah.
I make music off emotions. It's how I feel. Like I can have a great day today and make whatever kind of money or do whatever, and I can walk in this bitch and drop a hit. And I can just have a terrible day and walk in this bitch and not feel motivated or see what's going on and not feel motivated. But it's in me. One thing that I do, whether I'm feeling bad, mad, sad, whatever, the booth always make me feel better.
That's what's up, man. So how did the feature happen with Lucy?
One of my homeboys, initially when my dog fell, who went to the feds, that was helping backing me and shit. Cause at the time I was working at Dollar General and shit. I wasn't getting no money. I wasn't doing shit. But they was believing in me more than I was believing in myself. But how it happened is one of my homeboys who I grew up with, he was doing this thing and he believed in the nigga also. He was just like, man, let's just make something happen. And he ended up booking that shit for me. I don't know how we got in contact with them niggas, none of that shit, but it happened like that. So shout out my nigga, for making that shit happen. And from then on, me knowing that motherfuckers was believing me more than me believing in myself, I just started really taking the initiative and doing everything I need to do to be able to support myself with the music. Because when you supporting yourself and you believing in yourself and spending your own money, motherfuckers come around and motherfuckers want to help you. Motherfuckers like to help people who helping themselves.
Okay. And who are some of your favorite producers to work with?
Smash Hits.
That's it?
Yeah, that's my favorite producer.
Is that an in-house producer?
He not in-house, he freelancing, but he 1G. You know, from Smash Hits journey, man. He a young nigga from Pompano Beach. His shit fire. He actually produced the record that I did with Rick Ross, and Ross got him sending them beats and shit now too. So shout out to motherfucking Smash Hits.
Okay. So what's next? You say you have an album on the way, right?
Man, I got some other music right now. I know I'm definitely dropping something by July 25th, and it's gonna either be that No Days Off or the Pompano Weezy 2. Before I even think of what I'm gonna call these albums, I just make sure that I got a lot of product. You can call it whatever. You can call that shit what you call that bitch Vereen, whatever. Yeah. I just want to make sure I have a lot of product and it's good product. I'm not in a rush to just put out bullshit just to say I rap. Because motherfuckers, I dropped 1008. And I got hits on it and I got plays, but niggas ain't be able to digest it. I dropped Pumpin' No Weezy 2. Nigga made a couple dollars off that shit. I meant Pumpin' No Weezy 1.
Yeah.
But I'm more now focusing on when I drop the music, I want to have all the promotion and shit ready. So we can impact this shit. Cause once they let a nigga in this bitch, they gonna have a problem on their hands.
So who are some of your favorite artists to listen to? Like driving around? Catching the vibe.
I listen to that Jeezy Recession shit a lot. I listen to Wayne. I listen to some of Kodak old shit, like his first tape. And I listen to a lot of local music. Like I support all local niggas. Like when local niggas drop their shit and they put it on iTunes and shit, I listen to them. Like I just download it, buy it, whatever the case may be. And when I'm grinding, I listen to it. But I don't have no favorites. I listen to me mostly. You know what I'm saying? I listen to me mostly. I don't be on that shit.
Anybody you look forward to working with locally?
Nah.
What about in the industry? Like somebody you feel like?
I don't know. I feel like that shit gonna come when I finally get there. I mean, I know everybody doing their thing, but I know once I get in that bitch, motherfuckers gonna be trying to work with me. I don't necessarily want to work with niggas, but I want to be around certain niggas because I know they know more than what a nigga know. But I don't feel like I need a nigga to do what I'm doing to become the person I'm becoming. Like I reached out to Rick Ross because he the biggest thing out of Florida, and I salute his grind, like, more than anything. He been doing this shit for over 15 years. Like, when he first started popping, bitch, he was in the game 15 years and shit. Or whatever the case may be, till he finally got him. You know what I'm saying? So more than him just being an artist, bitch, a nigga saluted his grind and salute him being a boss. And I like to do some of the shit that he was doing as far as how him starting his label and buying back the block and all that shit. I salute him as a chief. You know, more than just an artist. Like, I don't know, like, I don't be thinking about other people. I just want to work. I want to work with me. I want to work with a bunch of fire ass producers and writers, and maybe like Bruno Mars or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Brown, like, them motherfuckers super talented. You know, on a whole nother level, and they can just put me in a whole nother demographic. You know.
So what do you feel about when Kodak went on live and he was like, he's the best thing to ever come out of Florida?
I ain't feel no kind of way about it. I feel like I'm the best thing to come out of Florida. I just feel like he got the spotlight.
Okay, you feel like
I feel like he getting his shine on, and that's what he's supposed to keep it competitive. Cause this shit a sport at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Nigga trying, you don't think a nigga looking at the charts when they drop they shit like, well, I'm trying to sell more than that nigga, but that nigga only sold 74,000, bitch, I'm trying to do 100. That nigga only sold 33,000, bitch, I'm trying to at least do 60. Crash this nigga, man, what's up? And talk to a nigga like that, you feel me? I seen J. Cole, and J. Cole had an interview and he was speaking about how Drake felt when you beat him out on this and this. He like, he sent me a text like, I hate you, da-da-da. But that's friendly competition shit.
Yeah, friendly competition.
You feel me, bitch? I don't give a fuck how a nigga get in his bag. And I still, like I said, wouldn't change my life for that nigga life, for Kodak life. Or for any other nigga's life. I'm living my best life with me, taking this shit one day at a time. I done been through the darkest of that shit, man. I don't give a fuck. Everything else that's coming right now is a blessing. And I still ain't had my shot yet. I ain't want to go get in 5, 10 a show yet. It ain't that I ain't talented enough. It's just that this shit ain't been presented the right way. But we about to gift wrap this shit and present it the right way, though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's about timing, man.
Big time.
Right, yeah. So what's next for 1G?
1G, man, we gonna be another Cash Money QC label of shit, man. Niggas salute them niggas. And niggas just wanna be a spoken amongst like the greats, like niggas who done came from nothing and just started their own labels and they still in the game 10 years later, 20 years later. Whether I'm on the front row rapping or behind the scenes writing, or whether I'm shaking hands with the motherfuckers at Atlantic and Def Jam and shit, 1G Music gonna be doing the right thing, you feel me? That's what's next. What's next is us getting this bag and staying free and staying buster free. You know what I'm saying? That's what's next for us. Mm-hmm. No matter when it happened or how soon it happened, it's gonna happen.
Okay. So what's next for 31,000 as an artist?
I'm gonna just keep recording. I'm gonna keep recording, keep saving my money and investing my money in recording. Keep on living in my own skin and only fucking with real niggas and protecting my energy by all costs because I do not deal with all that fraud ass shit. You know, I'm gonna keep just continuing being me and never jeopardize who I am for nothing or no one. Or never I don't condone no sucker shit. Like, that's what's next for me, man. Big bags, positive energy, making sure my people straight, buying my mama house, you know what I'm saying, then buying her another one after that, buying, you know, helping my niggas be in position to buy their mamas in my house and shit. That's what's next for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an artist in this shit, but I'm also like a president of the company, and it's 3 of us. It's really a gang of us, like, shit ain't on no, you know, but it's gonna be enough money to go around for the whole situation. Y'all, right now I'm dropping some shit every day on SoundCloud. Not every day, but at least one a week on SoundCloud. Probably most of that Jack Beat shit. Make sure y'all just follow me at DIRTY1000 on Instagram, at 1G Music on Twitter. Make sure when y'all see me in the streets, y'all get at a nigga. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do some features, bitch, I'm working with whatever kind of budget. And you know, make sure y'all niggas stay sucker free, keep God first, man. I keep the world around here, man.